This is the deep state stuff. This is the deep state stuff. And this guy managed to get into the room where it was actually happening and just exposed the heck out of corrupt politicians. In case you were ever wondering, or if you ever wanted to see, the politicians, a room full of politicians, get caught with their hand in the cookie jar trying to take $5 billion away from America in the darkness. Well, how does that happen? How does that happen, we say? Well, this Representative Harrison, he just caught them all in the back room doing a $5 billion deal that was supposed to save taxpayers for their housing taxes. Instead, the government's taking the money and giving to special interest groups. You've got to see this. And it towards the end of it, you're going to see such an awkward moment of a group of people going, what do? We were busted. Check this out. You're going to be floored. You got to watch this all the way to the end because you got to see the looks on their faces after he's done reading the laws to them and asking them if we're going to continue what we're doing here. This is epic. This is game changing. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe, click that notification button so when we get information out, you can get information in and grab yourselves a drink. You're going to want to watch this. Enjoy.
Why are we taking votes in a museum instead of in a hearing room that has cameras as is required by the House rules?
Actually, it's not required under the House rules. It's a formal meeting. We've done this many times.
No, I'll read you. It's Rule 4, Section 19A, subsection. The rules clearly say that audio video recording at any formal meeting, which this is of the Committee on Appropriations, which we are, is made available to the public on the internet. I'm reading from the House rules. If we take votes here, we are in black and white violation of the House rules.
That is not my understanding of the application of that particular rule. Do we have?
Well, I just read it to you. That's the plain language interpretation.
Well, I think it depends on which specific subjects are being made.
It doesn't. I've got a copy of the rules right here. There's no restriction to subject matter content when it applies to hearings, including formal meetings, which is what this is. There's no exception for content. I got it right here. The Committee on House Administration shall ensure that audio video recording of any public hearing, formal meeting, or work session of the Committee on Appropriations or subcommittees is made available to the public on the internet. We're not audio video recording this meeting. And I checked every single hearing room on floor E1 is available. And I had a copy right here. You want to read it for yourself. I have a bigger copy. For any member of the committee that wants to read it, this is the rules that we are violating if you're going to force us to vote on bills here.
All right. I had specifically inquired about this. There seems to be a difference of opinion. We will try to clarify that.
Well, are we going to take votes here today?
Is it kind of a plan?
Okay. If anybody wants to see it, that's the rules.
Deers in headlights. They are looking like deers in headlights. They know that they just got busted. They got down stone cold busted. I know I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. But this is the politics that have been going on behind closed doors that nobody sees, that they're voting on, that doesn't go to the public. That's a $5 billion. That doesn't go to the public like it's supposed to. Like he said, we're supposed to be in a meeting room with video cameras having a vote on this. And we're not. We're behind the closed doors in some room, museum room, and we're voting it with you guys. Of course, the people who are going to vote yes for it without no objections. Guys, this has been going on in America. And I'm sure it goes on all over the world, but this is going on in America right now. And how long has this been happening? Is this how the money has been that Doge is finding out there? Is this how the money has been appropriated through those channels, through the back doors, through these? This is the deep state stuff. This is the deep state stuff. And this guy managed to get into the room where it was actually happening and just exposed the heck out of corrupt politicians in the United States. What are we going to do about it? What say you? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. What do we do? Everybody, go out there, get with Elon, do what you got to do, get with whoever you got to do, your congressmen, your senators, and ask them what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on? We're going to find this out. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Mr. Harrison, the representative. I'm not sure. I think he's from Texas. But, wow.